Hello guys, this is Demon here with another Boom Beach video. Today we're going to be showing these guys, 25-man task force, taking out Stronghold for the very first time. So we're going to start off with our first base, Quay. That was a 2-shot. We hit it with Heavy Zuka by Satan's ass first, as you'll see here. So his goal is to take out these rocket launchers and the shock launcher right in the middle. Because they presented the most problem. We're gonna Zuka attack this afterwards. So again, his goal is to just clear out as many rocket launchers as possible. Note that he is shocking and keeping those rocket launchers and shock launchers permanently shocked until they go down, so that they don't one-shot all of his Zukas. And a very nice attack by Satan, clearing the way for our next and final hit on this base by none other than Sig-67 with all Zukas. He's going to take out that first rocket launcher with just GBG only. And then he's going to bring his Zukas up the left side, right by that sniper tower. Dropping some critters to try and pave the way and absorb some of the hits from the sniper, that sniper tower and those cannons, as well as clear that one mine. And then pay close attention to the shocks here. Shock on the machine guns, the mortars, and the shock blaster. Keep that shock blaster shocked. And Quay goes down. Very nice job. So for our second hit, we're going to jump into Excel. I'll show you my attack first. I was the first hit on it. So we're going to come in on the left side, and what we're going to do is we're going to put all Zukas right where those mines were where I just barraged. I'm going to drop some critters to help on the way up and clear those mines out right here, right in front of us on our right side, so any further attacks don't hit those or anything like that. We'll flare up there into our spot. Be careful to smoke our way up. I'll fast forward a little bit so we can get there. Note right here, this last smoke, I spaced it a little too far out. I should have spaced it a little closer, otherwise I wouldn't have lost any of my Zukas at that point. But I'm going to shock the machine guns, the rocket launchers, and the cannons next to us. I'm just really paving the way for the next 2 hits that actually end up taking the base. May as well get some damage on the core while I can. Alright. Now we will jump into Gumby, using all Zukas again. He is a newer all Zuka player, so this attack doesn't go 100% perfectly. Note the double smokes off the landing and the accidental flare onto the mortar. Lost a lot of Zukas on the run up due to that, but smoke Zuka is not the easiest attack strategy, so given that everyone's learning, as long as we take down the op, that's what matters. So the run up went fairly well. Again, a couple things, no big deal. Everyone's learning. Got some good damage on the core, that's what matters. And then we'll jump into the hit that finally takes it down. Whoop whoop. He has essentially the exact same run up that I did. Smokes in the same place, flares in the same place, except for that one flare. I don't know what that was about. That's kind of weird. Maybe nerves or he's trying to zoom out or something, who knows. Then one extra smoke. And then he will drop some critters there to absorb the shots from the cannons. And very, very well done. Excel goes down in 3 hits. Good job, guys. So the third base for Stronghold is going to be Dredge, so we'll jump straight into that, where you use all Zugas on Dredge, as most task forces do. Our first hit was by Admiral Akbar, one of the co-leaders. He's been with us for a long time, and a very well-practiced Smoky Zuka player. The key thing here for this base is going to be that third rocket launcher right next to the core. That one is tricky due to the grouping of the Zukas whenever they land and start damaging the core. You got to be really careful with shocks on that whenever you are clearing the pertinent defenses, the 3 shock launchers, the sniper towers, the rocket launchers, etc. So his job was to clear the landing, clear the mines, and then get as much damage on the core. Note with the landing, you can drop 3 smokes, or 4 if you want to be extra careful. Allow them to group up a little bit. Just watch those rocket launchers over there in the corner. He's going to flare over perfectly. Doesn't lose any Zukas on the run in so far. Oh, just a couple, no big deal. Okay, he's got Zukas back in that back corner exactly where you want them. So we just gotta shock those 3 rocket launchers and 3 shock launchers. Then shock the rocket launchers again. Shocked a tiny bit too late, but that's okay. Then one final shock there. So the landing is pretty well cleared out and set up for our second and final hit on Dredge by Stink. Stink just hit headquarters 20 and Zuka's 20, so give him props for that. It's a big milestone. He's going to do the same thing Akbar did and drop 3 smokes on the landing. Flare up to the corner. Spacing his smokes out perfectly. Just gotta watch that. And I believe he goes straight onto the rocket launcher to take that out. There we go, perfect. Flare back to redirect. Heal down, heal everyone up. And then onto the core for the kill. It's very nicely done. So for the 4th base in Stronghold Takedown, we're going to look at Armadillo, and notice it is a solo by Studs, one of our co-leaders, using level 9 Scorchers. His original goal, we didn't think this was going to be a one-shot, was just to take as many of those rocket launchers right above the core as possible. But if you notice, on the landing, he's deploying them like you would Smoky Zuka. Flare them all the way back to the very back. And then perfect smokes, gets them all the way back there. We'll speed it up so we can actually get back there. Flares right immediately onto the boom cannons, so you can take that one out. Just note how much damage those cannons in the boom cannon actually do. So again, taking out as many of the rocket launchers as you possibly can. Now straight onto the core. I got this. Put it into 4 times. Just take a minute. How little damage each Scorcher is taking. It's absolutely insane. And there you have it. Armadillo taken down in 1 hit. So for base number 5 in the Stronghold Takedown series, we're going to be looking at Duality. Duality was actually the last base we ended up taking out, but we had quite a few really great hits to open it up. So this hit is by that guy. That guy is the leader of the task force, and we will be using Smoky Zuka. So flare straight up straight up next to the core, get the Zukas in position. Lost a few Zukas on the run in. This attack just highlights how critical it is that you ensure you shock everything as soon as possible. By not shocking the flamethrowers all at the same time, he lost a lot of his Zukas on the run in. So this next attack is by John Constantine. He's one of our newer members, but he's going to showcase a really great hit. He has the advantage of not having to mind clear or anything like that with the Zukas. Doing the exact same strategy. Straight onto the core. John is able to get a lot of damage out onto the core. He almost takes it down. So at this point, we didn't have any more Smoky Zuka attackers available, and the core only had 183k health. We still had some attacks. This is after our the last base had been taken down. So we smoked some heavy Zuka over the corner, just trying to take out as many buildings as we can, and then we'll dump as much gunboat energy as we can onto the core to actually finish it. So well done by Shotgun for dumping as much as he could onto the base. And then two more hits, one by a Bassinet, who just drops as much gunboat energy on the core as possible. Got really close. And then D. Polson coming in for the kill. So there you have it, that's Duality. And for the last base in our Stronghold series, we're going to be looking at Assembly. For Assembly, we're going to be going up the left-hand side. We're going to start off with a heavy Zuka attack, just to kind of clear the way up to the core. I'm going to smoke his hookah into position. Chewie opening up with a great hit, doing a lot of good work. Next hit is going to be by Ace, also using the heavy Zuka attack strategy. He's ensuring to shock the rocket launchers. And the cannon, or the shock launcher, excuse me. This allows Ace to do a lot of good damage there. And might clear a little bit too. Okay, next will be Brown, also, again, using heavy Zuka. So Brown made the mistake of deploying his Zookas over on the right side. He should have deployed his heavies over there. That way, if they did get shocked, it would have been okay. He ensures he shocks early to avoid getting anything else. Clears the shock launcher, gets some good damage on the rockets, clears one of the rockets, so very nice. Then we'll go into Dude's attack. Dude uses warriors, and his goal is to try and get as many of the rocket launchers up on the top as he possibly could, to try and open it up for a all Zooka finish. The run up here is particularly interesting because there's no good buildings for a warrior to flare onto, but he does get one of the rocket launchers and gets the second one very low. And then we have just another guy who is our leader's alternate. He's using the All-Zooka, and his goal is to get as many of the rocket launchers up there as possible so we can, again, continue to clear for the finish. A little bit late on the smoke there, cost him about half his Zookas. It's imperative when you guys do these attacks that you time your gunboat abilities correctly. Note that he is a little bit outside of the rocket launcher's range here, and again, a little bit late, so loses a few more Zookas. This is, again, not an easy attack. And then finally, we go in for the kill with Teammate. Teammate traditionally uses Ruka attack strategy, but this time he's going all Zookas for the kill. So he is using GBE to take out the last two rocket launchers up top. And down they go. And deploying the Zookas with the one smoke to avoid the shock and the shock blaster. Taking a little bit of that free gunboat energy up there. There's a few of the Zookas to the shock launcher, but that's okay. Still has majority of them left. And so for the rest of the members and these guys, watch where he's starting to smoke up here, and his shocks. No, I'm sorry, no smoke. It's been a while since I watched this. Put it in the real time. So he's going to move his Zookas away from that shock launcher so he doesn't lose them all. And drop a shock on the 3 boom cannons. Avoid as much damage as possible. And then straight on the core for the rest of the damage. Very well done, teammate, on taking out a Symphony. So that wraps up. So this concludes the Stronghold series. We took down Stronghold in 19 attacks out of our 25 possible. So I'd like to give a very big congratulations to everyone in the task force, and especially those that participated in the attacks. So please, if you have enjoyed this video and this series, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below. And stay tuned for more Boom Beach videos. Demon out.